Welcome to Bedtime Travel Stories, where soothing tales and soft narrations take you on a tranquil journey through the world's most enchanting places, right from the comfort of your bed. Unwind and travel with us as we explore the globe one story at a time, helping you relax and drift into a peaceful sleep. Perched on the edge of the Aegean Sea, the island of Santorini is a place of breathtaking beauty, where whitewashed buildings with blue-domed roofs cascade down steep cliffs, and the sun sets in a blaze of color over the caldera. Known for its stunning landscapes, crystal-clear waters, and rich history, Santorini invites you to explore its charming villages, ancient ruins, and hidden beaches. As the warm Mediterranean breeze gently brushes against your skin and the distant sound of waves lulls you, let this journey through Santorini guide you into a state of peaceful reflection and restful sleep. The picturesque village of Oia, perched high on the cliffs of Santorini's northern tip, is a vision of beauty and tranquility. With its narrow cobblestone streets, charming shops, and iconic blue-domed churches, Oia offers a glimpse into the timeless elegance of the Cyclades. The village's whitewashed houses, built into the rugged cliffs, seem to glow in the sunlight, creating a stark contrast against the deep blue of the Aegean Sea below. As you wander through the winding alleys of Oia, the sound of your footsteps is softened by the gentle breeze that carries the scent of jasmine and bougainvillea. The walls of the houses are adorned with vibrant flowers, their colors popping against the crisp white facades. Every corner of Oia seems to offer a new discovery, whether it's a hidden courtyard, a quaint cafe, or a breathtaking view of the caldera. The sense of serenity and timelessness envelops you, as if you've stepped into a world where time moves more slowly. One of the most iconic sights in Oia is the view from the Byzantine castle ruins, where the island's famous sunset can be seen in all its glory. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, the sky transforms into a canvas of warm hues. Deep oranges, pinks, and purples that reflect off the calm waters of the caldera. The rooftops of Oia, with their domes and terraces, are bathed in the soft glow of the setting sun, creating a scene that feels almost magical. The quiet murmur of the crowd gathered to watch the sunset adds to the sense of community, as people from all over the world come together to witness this daily spectacle. Exploring further, you come across the windmills of Oia standing proudly against the sky. These traditional windmills, once used to grind grain, are now a reminder of the island's rich history and connection to the past. The gentle creak of the windmill blades, turning slowly in the breeze, adds to the atmosphere of peace and reflection. From this vantage point, you can see the whole village spread out before you. A mosaic of white and blue that blends seamlessly with the sea and sky. The caldera, with its steep cliffs and sparkling waters, stretches out below, offering a dramatic backdrop to the village's beauty. The volcanic islands of Nea Kameni and Palea Kameni rise from the water, reminders of Santorini's ancient origins. The sight of these islands, shrouded in mystery and history, adds to the allure of the landscape, creating a sense of wonder and curiosity about the forces that shaped this unique place. As night falls, the lights of Oia begin to twinkle, illuminating the village like a string of pearls draped along the cliffs. The soft glow of lanterns and candles reflects off the white walls, casting gentle shadows and creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. The sound of the waves lapping against the rocks below is the perfect lullaby, guiding you into a state of calm and relaxation. The village, now quiet and peaceful, feels like a sanctuary, a place where the worries of the world seem to fade away. Leaving Oya, the memories of its beauty, tranquility, and timeless charm stay with you. The journey through this enchanting village has offered a moment of reflection and connection to the serene and majestic spirit of Santorini. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and picturesque Oya in Santorini. The vibrant capital of Santorini, Fira, is perched dramatically on the edge of the caldera, offering sweeping views of the island's iconic landscape. Known for its lively atmosphere, charming alleyways, and stunning panoramas, Fira combines the best of Santorini's natural beauty with a lively, cosmopolitan flair. As the heart of the island, Fira is a hub of activity, where tradition and modernity blend seamlessly to create a captivating and unforgettable experience. As you arrive in Fira, the first thing that strikes you is the dazzling contrast of the whitewashed buildings against the deep blue of the Aegean Sea. The narrow, winding streets are lined with boutique shops, cafes, and art galleries, each offering a unique glimpse into the culture and creativity of the island. The scent of freshly brewed coffee and the sweet aroma of local pastries fill the air, inviting you to pause and take in the lively atmosphere. Wandering through Fira's maze-like streets, you encounter the iconic blue-domed churches that are synonymous with Santorini. These beautiful structures, with their simple yet elegant design, stand as symbols of the island's enduring faith and heritage. The sound of church bells ringing in the distance adds to the sense of place, grounding you in the rich history and tradition of Santorini. The gentle hum of conversation and laughter from nearby cafes creates a warm and welcoming ambiance, making you feel at home in this vibrant community. One of the most enchanting aspects of Fira is its spectacular views of the caldera. From various vantage points throughout the town, you can gaze out over the steep cliffs that plunge dramatically into the azure waters below. The volcanic islands of Nea Kameni and Palea Kameni rise from the caldera, their dark, rugged landscapes providing a striking contrast to the serene beauty of the sea. The sight of these islands, remnants of ancient volcanic activity, reminds you of the powerful natural forces that have shaped Santorini's unique geography. As you continue exploring, you come across the Archaeological Museum of Fira, which houses a fascinating collection of artifacts from Santorini's past. The museum's exhibits offer a glimpse into the island's rich history, from the ancient Minoan civilization to the Byzantine era. The beautifully preserved pottery, sculptures, and frescoes tell stories of a vibrant and sophisticated society that once thrived on this island. The sense of connection to the past is palpable as you walk through the galleries and imagine the lives of those who came before. Fira is also known for its cable car, which offers a scenic ride down to the old port below. As you descend the steep cliffs in the glass-walled cabin, the breathtaking views of the caldera unfold before you, creating a sense of wonder and exhilaration. The old port, with its colorful fishing boats bobbing gently in the water, is a charming and picturesque spot, perfect for a leisurely stroll or a quiet moment by the sea. The sound of the waves lapping against the dock and the distant call of seabirds create a soothing backdrop, enhancing the feeling of peace and tranquility. In the evening, Fira comes alive with the soft glow of lanterns and the lively chatter of visitors enjoying the island's vibrant nightlife. Rooftop bars and terraces offer the perfect setting to watch the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink, orange, and purple. The sight of the sun setting over the caldera, casting a warm golden light over the town, is a moment of pure magic. As the lights of Fira begin to twinkle, the town transforms into a sparkling jewel, perched high above the sea. As you leave Fira, the memories of its lively streets, stunning views, and rich cultural heritage stay with you. The journey through this vibrant town has offered a moment of connection to the spirit and beauty of Santorini, a place where tradition and modernity coexist in perfect harmony. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and captivating Fira in Santorini. Beneath the sun-soaked landscape of Santorini lies a hidden treasure that offers a glimpse into the island's ancient past, the Akrotiri archaeological site. Often referred to as the Pompeii of the Aegean, this remarkably well-preserved Minoan settlement was buried under volcanic ash nearly 3,600 years ago. Today, Akrotiri stands as a testament to the ingenuity and sophistication of its inhabitants, providing a fascinating window into the world of a once-thriving Bronze Age civilization. As you arrive at Akrotiri, the first thing that strikes you is the sense of stepping back in time. The modern protective structure that houses the site creates a controlled environment, allowing you to explore the ancient ruins with ease and comfort. Walking through the carefully laid pathways, you are surrounded by the remnants of a vibrant city that once buzzed with life. The sight of multi-story buildings, intricate frescoes, and advanced infrastructure reveals the extraordinary achievements of the Minoans. The city's layout is a marvel of urban planning, with paved streets, sophisticated drainage systems, and well-constructed buildings made of stone and clay. As you wander through the ruins, it's easy to imagine the daily life of the people who once lived here. Merchants trading in the bustling marketplace, families gathering in their homes, and artisans crafting beautiful pottery and textiles. The sense of connection to the past is strong, as if the echoes of this ancient society still linger in the air. One of the most striking features of Akrotiri is its stunning frescoes, which have been carefully preserved and restored. These vibrant wall paintings depict scenes of everyday life, nature, and religious rituals, offering a vivid snapshot of the world as it was thousands of years ago. The colors, though faded by time, still retain a sense of vitality and energy, capturing the essence of a society deeply connected to the sea, nature, and the gods. The sight of these frescoes, with their graceful figures and intricate details, is a reminder of the artistic prowess and cultural richness of the Minoans. The presence of pottery, tools, and household items further illustrates the sophistication of Akrotiri's inhabitants. The finely crafted pottery, with its geometric patterns and marine motifs, reflects the island's connection to the wider Aegean world. The discovery of storage jars, cooking utensils, and furniture provides insight into the daily routines of the people who called this place home. As you gaze upon these ancient artifacts, you are reminded of the continuity of human experience, of lives lived, meals shared, and stories told. Akrotiri also reveals evidence of a society that was well connected to the rest of the Mediterranean. Excavations have uncovered trade goods from as far away as Egypt, Crete, and Cyprus, suggesting that Akrotiri was an important hub of commerce and cultural exchange. The presence of exotic items such as ivory, semi-precious stones, and fine ceramics highlights the island's role as a crossroads of trade and influence in the ancient world. The interconnectedness of Akrotiri with other civilizations is a powerful reminder of the enduring bonds that have linked people across time and space. One of the most poignant aspects of Akrotiri is its sudden abandonment. The city's demise was brought about by a catastrophic volcanic eruption, which buried it under layers of ash and pumice. Yet, unlike Pompeii, no human remains have been found, suggesting that the inhabitants were able to evacuate in time. The empty streets and homes frozen in a moment of time speak to the resilience and resourcefulness of the people who once lived here. The sense of calm and stillness that pervades the site is a reminder of the impermanence of life and the enduring legacy of human creativity. As you leave Akrotiri, the memories of its ancient streets, vibrant frescoes, and timeless artifacts stay with you. The journey through this remarkable archaeological site has offered a moment of connection to the distant past, a reminder of the ingenuity and spirit that have shaped Santorini for millennia. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and historic Akrotiri in Santorini. Santorini's dramatic coastline, shaped by ancient volcanic activity, is home to some of the most unique and beautiful beaches in the world. From the striking Red Beach to the serene shores of Parissa and Kamari, each beach offers its own distinctive charm, inviting you to relax and soak in the natural beauty of the Aegean. The island's beaches are not just places to unwind. They are windows into the geological history and vibrant culture of Santorini, where every grain of sand tells a story. One of the most iconic beaches on the island is the Red Beach, located near the ancient site of Akrotiri. As you approach the beach, the vivid red cliffs composed of volcanic rock tower above the clear blue waters, creating a stunning contrast that is unlike anything else in the world. The dark pebbly sand adds to the dramatic landscape, giving the beach an otherworldly appearance. The sight of the waves gently lapping against the red shoreline, with the sun casting a warm glow on the rocks, is a scene of serene beauty that captivates the senses. Walking along the shore, you can feel the fine volcanic sand beneath your feet, its warmth radiating from the sun. The water is cool and inviting, its clarity revealing the colorful pebbles that lie beneath the surface. The rhythmic sound of the waves, the salty breeze, and the distant calls of seabirds create a tranquil ambience, perfect for a moment of reflection and relaxation. The beach is a reminder of Santorini's volcanic origins, a place where the island's fiery past meets the gentle embrace of the sea. Further along the coast, the black sand beaches of Parissa and Kamari offer a different kind of beauty. These expansive stretches of shoreline, lined with sunbeds and shaded by tamarisk trees, are the epitome of a classic Greek island beach experience. The black sand, created from volcanic ash and pebbles, absorbs the sun's warmth, making it a cozy spot to lay back and enjoy the day. The deep blue waters of the Aegean sparkle in the sunlight, inviting you to take a refreshing swim. The atmosphere at Parissa and Kamari is lively yet laid back, with beachfront tavernas and cafes offering a taste of local cuisine and hospitality. The aroma of freshly grilled seafood, the sound of Greek music playing softly in the background, and the laughter of children playing in the sand all contribute to the joyful, welcoming vibe. Whether you're savoring a plate of grilled octopus, sipping a cold frappé, or simply basking in the sun, the experience of being at these beaches is one of pure contentment. On the southern tip of the island, Flychada Beach offers a more secluded and serene escape. Known as the Moon Beach due to its unique sculpted cliffs that resemble lunar landscapes, Flychada is a haven for those seeking peace and solitude. The cliffs, eroded by wind and sea, create intricate patterns and shapes, giving the beach an almost surreal appearance. The soft beige sand and the gentle waves create a soothing backdrop, inviting you to lose yourself in the natural beauty of the surroundings. A visit to the lesser-known White Beach, accessible only by boat, provides a sense of adventure and exclusivity. Nestled between towering cliffs of white volcanic rock, the beach is a hidden gem where you can escape the crowds and enjoy the clear turquoise waters in tranquility. The striking contrast between the white cliffs, black pebbles, and azure sea creates a breathtaking scene that feels like a secret paradise. The journey to White Beach, with the gentle rocking of the boat and the anticipation of discovering a hidden cove, adds to the allure of this special place. As you explore the beaches of Santorini, the island's rich geological history and natural beauty unfold before you. Each beach, with its unique characteristics and charm, tells a story of the powerful forces that have shaped this land. The experience of walking along the shores, feeling the warmth of the sand, and gazing out at the endless expanse of the Aegean Sea is a reminder of the simple pleasures that nature provides. Leaving the beaches of Santorini, the memories of their striking landscapes, soothing waters, and serene ambience stay with you. The journey along the island's coastline has offered a moment of connection to the earth, sea, and sky, a harmonious blend that defines the spirit of Santorini. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and beautiful beaches of Santorini. Nestled on a hillside in the heart of Santorini, the village of Pyrgos is a hidden gem that offers a glimpse into the island's traditional way of life. Once the capital of Santorini, Pyrgos is one of the highest points on the island, providing panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. With its narrow, winding streets, charming whitewashed houses, and ancient castle ruins, Pyrgos exudes a quiet elegance and timeless beauty that invites you to slow down and explore its hidden corners. As you arrive in Pyrgos, the first thing that captures your attention is the sense of tranquility that pervades the village. Unlike the bustling towns of Oya and Fira, Pyrgos has a more laid-back and unhurried atmosphere. The cobblestone streets, lined with traditional homes and blooming bougainvillea, wind their way up the hillside, creating a labyrinth of paths that lead you through the heart of the village. The sound of church bells ringing softly in the distance, the scent of jasmine, and the gentle chatter of locals create a serene ambience that feels worlds away from the busy tourist spots. One of the most striking features of Pyrgos is its unique architecture, which reflects the village's medieval past. As you wander through the narrow alleys, you'll notice the distinctive arched doorways, stone walls, and small chapels that dot the landscape. The houses, built in the traditional Cycladic style, are painted in shades of white and blue with colorful doors and shutters adding a cheerful touch. The sense of history is palpable, as if the village has remained unchanged for centuries, preserving the essence of Santorini's heritage. At the top of the hill stands the Cascade, a Venetian castle that once served as a fortress and a lookout point. The castle's ruins, with their weathered stone walls and commanding views, offer a glimpse into Pyrgos' strategic importance in the past. Climbing to the top of the castle, you are rewarded with breathtaking vistas of the island, the caldera, and the distant Aegean Sea. The sight of the sun casting long shadows over the landscape, with the blue-domed churches and white houses glistening in the light, is a moment of pure serenity. Pyrgos is also home to several beautiful churches, each with its own unique charm. The Church of Theotokaki, one of the oldest churches on the island, is a hidden gem with its simple yet elegant design and stunning frescoes. The church's peaceful courtyard, shaded by olive trees and adorned with potted flowers, is a perfect spot for quiet reflection. The bells gently swaying in the breeze add to the sense of reverence and calm that defines Pyrgos. As you explore further, you come across quaint cafes and family-run tavernas, where the warm hospitality of the locals invites you to sit and savor the flavors of Santorini. The village's culinary offerings reflect the island's rich agricultural heritage, with dishes made from fresh, locally sourced ingredients. A plate of fava beans drizzled with olive oil and lemon, or a serving of tomato keftades, crispy and bursting with flavor, provides a taste of the simple yet delicious traditional cuisine. Enjoying a meal on a terrace with the sun setting over the hills and the sea beyond is a moment of pure contentment. Pyrgos also hosts various cultural events and festivals throughout the year, celebrating the island's traditions and community spirit. One of the most enchanting is the Good Friday procession, when the village is illuminated with thousands of candles, creating a magical and ethereal atmosphere. The sight of the candle-lit streets with the soft glow reflecting off the white walls is a moving and unforgettable experience that captures the heart and soul of Santorini. As night falls, Pyrgos takes on a dreamlike quality, with the village lights twinkling like stars against the dark sky. The quiet, narrow streets, now empty and peaceful, invite you to take one last stroll before leaving. The cool night air, the distant sound of music from a taverna, and the view of the moonlit sea create a sense of serenity that stays with you long after you've left the village behind. Leaving Pyrgos, the memories of its quiet beauty, rich history, and warm hospitality linger in your mind. The journey through this charming village has offered a moment of connection to the authentic spirit of Santorini, where tradition and community thrive amidst the timeless landscape. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and enchanting village of Pyrgos in Santorini. Santorini's unique volcanic soil, abundant sunshine, and cool Aegean breezes create the perfect conditions for producing some of the finest wines in Greece. The island's vineyards, with their distinctive basket-shaped vines, have been cultivating grapes for centuries, resulting in wines that are deeply connected to the land and tradition. From the crisp Assyrtiko to the sweet Vinsanto, Santorini's wine culture offers a journey through history, flavor, and the breathtaking landscapes of the island. As you travel through Santorini's countryside, the landscape opens up to reveal rolling hills dotted with low-lying vines. Unlike traditional vineyards, the vines on Santorini are trained into circular baskets known as caldera to protect the grapes from the strong winds and intense sun. This unique method of cultivation, perfected over centuries, allows the vines to thrive in the island's challenging conditions, producing grapes that are rich in flavor and character. One of the most renowned varieties of Santorini wine is Assyrtiko, a white grape that is indigenous to the island. Known for its vibrant acidity, mineral notes, and citrus flavors, Assyrtiko captures the essence of Santorini's volcanic terroir. As you sip a glass of this crisp, refreshing wine, The taste of the sun-soaked grapes and the sea breeze fills your senses, transporting you to the sun-drenched vineyards where the grapes were grown. The experience of tasting a Assyrtiko is one of connection to the land, a reminder of the enduring bond between the island's people and their natural surroundings. A visit to one of Santorini's family-run wineries provides a deeper understanding of the island's winemaking traditions. Many of these wineries have been passed down through generations, preserving the ancient techniques and knowledge that have shaped Santorini's wine culture. As you explore the cellars, filled with oak barrels and the earthy scent of fermenting grapes, you gain an appreciation for the craftsmanship and dedication that go into every bottle. The winemakers, with their passion and expertise, share stories of the vineyard's history, the challenges of the volcanic soil, and the joy of bringing each harvest to life. One of the most enchanting aspects of Santorini's vineyards is their location. Often perched on the edge of cliffs with sweeping views of the caldera and the Aegean Sea, enjoying a wine tasting on a terrace overlooking this stunning landscape is a moment of pure bliss. The sight of the sun setting over the horizon, casting a warm golden light on the vines and the sea below, creates a magical backdrop for savoring the island's wines. The gentle clinking of glasses, the soft murmur of conversation, and the distant sound of waves create an atmosphere of relaxation and celebration. Among Santorini's most cherished wines is Vinsanto, a sweet dessert wine made from sun-dried Assyrtiko and Idani grapes. The process of making Vinsanto is labor-intensive and time-consuming, involving the careful drying of the grapes in the sun to concentrate their sugars before fermentation. The result is a rich amber-colored wine with flavors of dried fruit, honey, and caramel. A sip of Vinsanto is like tasting the essence of the island's sun and soil, a sweet reminder of Santorini's winemaking heritage. Exploring the vineyards and tasting rooms of Santorini, you also encounter the island's culinary delights, which pair perfectly with the wines. A plate of local cheeses, olives, and freshly baked bread, enjoyed alongside a glass of Assyrtiko, brings out the best in both the food and the wine. The flavors complement each other, enhancing the overall experience and creating a sense of harmony and connection to the island's traditions. As night falls, the vineyards take on a quiet, contemplative quality, with the vines silhouetted against the twilight sky. The lights of the wineries twinkle softly, and the cool evening breeze carries the scent of earth and grapevines. The experience of exploring Santorini's wine culture, from the ancient vineyards to the modern tasting rooms, leaves you with a deep appreciation for the land, the people, and the traditions that have shaped the island's winemaking heritage. Leaving the vineyards, the memories of the sun-drenched vines, the crisp wines, and the stunning views linger in your mind. The journey through Santorini's wine culture has offered a moment of connection to the island's natural beauty and the enduring legacy of its winemaking traditions. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and enchanting vineyards of Santorini. A cruise around Santorini's caldera offers a unique perspective of the island's dramatic landscape, where sheer cliffs rise from the deep blue waters of the Aegean Sea. The caldera, formed by a massive volcanic eruption thousands of years ago, is a natural wonder that tells the story of Santorini's fiery past. A day spent sailing through this stunning seascape, exploring hidden coves, hot springs, and volcanic islands, is an unforgettable journey through one of the most beautiful and geologically fascinating places on Earth. As you step aboard the sleek catamaran, The gentle sway of the boat and the cool breeze from the sea instantly set a tone of relaxation and adventure. The sun shines brightly overhead, casting a sparkling light on the water that seems to dance and shimmer with every movement of the waves. The captain and crew welcome you with warm smiles, offering a refreshing drink as you settle in for a day of exploration and tranquility. The boat glides smoothly through the caldera, offering panoramic views of the island's cliffs, dotted with the whitewashed villages of Fira, Oya, and Imerovigli perched high above. The sight of these iconic settlements, clinging to the edge of the cliffs, creates a breathtaking contrast with the deep blue sea below. The cliffs themselves are a tapestry of colors, reds, browns, and blacks, that tell the story of the volcanic eruptions that shaped the island. The layers of rock, twisted and contorted by ancient forces, stand as a reminder of the power and beauty of nature. The first stop on the cruise is the volcanic island of Nea Kameni, a stark, otherworldly landscape of black lava rock and steam vents. As you step ashore, the heat from the volcanic ground radiates through your feet, and the faint smell of sulfur lingers in the air. Walking along the paths that wind through the crater, you can feel the pulse of the earth beneath you, a reminder that the volcano, though dormant, is still very much alive. The views from the summit are awe-inspiring, with the caldera stretching out in every direction, framed by the sparkling blue of the Aegean Sea. Next, the boat anchors near the hot springs of Palea Kameni, where you can take a dip in the warm, mineral-rich waters. The springs, fed by underwater volcanic activity, are said to have therapeutic properties, offering a soothing and rejuvenating experience. As you float in the warm, orange-tinted water, surrounded by the rugged volcanic landscape, a sense of peace and connection to nature washes over you. The contrast between the cool sea and the warm springs is invigorating, a perfect balance of opposites that reflects the dual nature of Santorini's landscape. Continuing the cruise, the boat sails along the coastline, passing by hidden coves and secluded beaches that are only accessible by sea. One of the highlights is the visit to the White Beach, where the towering white cliffs create a stunning backdrop against the clear turquoise waters. The boat drops anchor, allowing you to swim and snorkel in the crystalline water, exploring the underwater world of colorful fish and rock formations. The sense of freedom and adventure is palpable as you dive into the cool, refreshing sea and feel the sun on your skin. As the afternoon turns to evening, the boat makes its way to a prime spot for watching the sunset. The crew prepares a delicious meal, featuring local dishes and fresh seafood, as you relax and take in the view. The sun, now low in the sky, begins its descent, casting a warm golden light over the caldera. The sky transforms into a canvas of oranges, pinks, and purples, reflecting off the calm waters and creating a scene of breathtaking beauty. The sight of the sun dipping below the horizon, with the silhouette of Santorini in the foreground, is a moment of pure magic. As the boat sails back to port, the lights of the villages on the cliffs begin to twinkle, creating a dazzling display that mirrors the stars in the night sky. The gentle rocking of the boat, the soft murmur of the waves, and the cool breeze of the evening create a sense of calm and contentment. The experience of cruising through the caldera, surrounded by the beauty and history of Santorini, leaves you with a deep appreciation for the island's natural wonders. Leaving the boat, the memories of the day's adventure, the stunning views and the serene waters stay with you. The journey through the caldera has offered a moment of connection to the timeless beauty and geological marvels of Santorini. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and enchanting caldera of Santorini. Perched high on the cliffs of Santorini, Merovigli is a village known for its breathtaking views, serene ambience, and stunning sunsets. Often referred to as the balcony to the Aegean, Merovigli offers a quieter, more intimate experience compared to the bustling towns of Oia and Fira. Just a short walk from the village lies Scaros Rock, an ancient fortress that once stood as the island's main defensive stronghold. Together, Merovigli and Scaros Rock provide a journey through Santorini's history, beauty, and unparalleled vistas. As you arrive in Merovigli, the first thing that captures your attention is the sense of calm that envelops the village. The narrow, winding streets are lined with traditional whitewashed houses, charming chapels, and luxurious boutique hotels that offer a perfect blend of privacy and panoramic views. The village's elevated position, at the highest point of the caldera, provides sweeping vistas of the surrounding landscape, where the blue domes of the churches contrast beautifully with the deep blue of the Aegean Sea. Strolling through the quiet alleys of Merovigli, you are greeted by the scent of blooming bougainvillea and the gentle sound of the sea breeze rustling through the trees. The village's simplicity and elegance are a reminder of Santorini's timeless charm, where the traditional Cycladic architecture and natural beauty create a harmonious and inviting atmosphere. The absence of crowds and the peaceful setting make Merovigli an ideal place to unwind and take in the island's most stunning views. One of the highlights of Merovigli is the panoramic view of the caldera, with the volcanic islands of Nea Kameni and Palea Kameni visible in the distance. From this vantage point, you can see the entire curve of the island, with the whitewashed buildings of Oia to the north and Fira to the south. The view is especially breathtaking at sunset, when the sky transforms into a tapestry of warm colors, casting a golden glow over the cliffs and the sea below. The sight of the sun sinking into the horizon, with the silhouette of Scaros Rock in the foreground, is a moment of pure tranquility and awe. The path to Scaros Rock begins in the heart of Merovigli, winding its way along the edge of the cliffs. As you make your way down the stone steps, the imposing figure of Scaros Rock looms ahead, a rugged promontory that juts out into the caldera. Once the site of a thriving medieval settlement and fortress, Scaros was a vital defensive point against pirate attacks and served as the island's capital during the Venetian era. Today, the ruins of the fortress and the remnants of the old village can still be seen, offering a glimpse into Santorini's storied past. Reaching the base of Scaros Rock, you are greeted by a panoramic view of the caldera that is both dramatic and serene. The sheer cliffs drop steeply into the sea, and the vast expanse of water stretches out before you, shimmering in the sunlight. The path continues around the rock, leading to a hidden chapel known as Aegean Ioannis, a small whitewashed church nestled at the edge of the cliffs. The chapel's quiet, secluded location, with its stunning views of the sea, makes it a perfect spot for quiet reflection and contemplation. Climbing to the top of Scaros Rock, you are rewarded with one of the most spectacular views on the island. The 360-degree panorama encompasses the entire caldera, the volcanic islands, and the distant silhouette of Thracia. The wind gently tousles your hair, and the sound of the waves crashing against the cliffs far below creates a soothing soundtrack to the moment. The sense of being at the top of the world surrounded by the beauty and history of Santorini, is a feeling of pure freedom and connection to the island's spirit. As you sit and take in the view, the sun begins to set, casting a warm golden light over the landscape. The sky is painted in hues of pink, orange, and purple, and the sea reflects the colors like a mirror. The quiet beauty of the scene, with the village of Vigli glowing softly in the distance, is a reminder of the simple pleasures that Santorini offers, moments of peace, beauty, and reflection. Leaving Vigli and Scaros Rock, the memories of the breathtaking views, the serene atmosphere, and the sense of history stay with you. The journey through this tranquil village and its ancient fortress has offered a moment of connection to the timeless and majestic spirit of Santorini. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the serene and enchanting Vigli and Scaros Rock in Santorini. Santorini's culinary scene is a vibrant reflection of its rich history, unique geography, and deep connection to the Aegean Sea. The island's volcanic soil, abundant sunshine, and proximity to the sea create the perfect conditions for growing fresh, flavorful ingredients that are the foundation of its delicious cuisine. From traditional tavernas to fine dining restaurants, the food of Santorini offers a journey through the flavors and traditions that have been passed down through generations. One of the most iconic ingredients in Santorini's cuisine is the cherry tomato, a small, intensely flavored variety that thrives in the island's arid climate. The cherry tomatoes of Santorini are unlike any other, with a sweet and tangy taste that bursts with the essence of the sun-soaked land. They are often featured in simple yet delicious dishes, such as tomato keftide's crispy tomato fritters, made with fresh herbs, flour, and onions. The sight of these golden fritters, served hot and fragrant, is a reminder of the island's culinary heritage and the joy of sharing a meal with loved ones. Fava, a creamy and comforting dish made from split yellow peas, is another staple of Santorini's cuisine. The fava beans are grown in the island's volcanic soil, which imparts a unique flavor to the dish. Served warm with a drizzle of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and topped with capers or caramelized onions, fava is a simple yet deeply satisfying dish that embodies the essence of Greek home cooking. The smooth texture and earthy taste of fava, paired with fresh bread and olives, make it a perfect appetizer for any meal. Seafood plays a central role in Santorini's culinary traditions, with the Aegean Sea providing a bounty of fresh fish, octopus, and shellfish. Grilled octopus, tender and smoky, is a favorite dish that can be found in many of the island's tavernas. The octopus is marinated in olive oil, vinegar, and herbs before being grilled to perfection, resulting in a dish that is both flavorful and tender. Enjoyed with a glass of crisp Assyrtiko wine, the taste of the sea and the sun come together in every bite, creating a truly memorable dining experience. Santorini's culinary delights are also closely tied to its agricultural traditions. The island is known for its capers, which grow wild on the rocky cliffs and are harvested by hand. These tiny, briny buds are often used to add a burst of flavor to salads, sauces, and other dishes. A traditional Santorini salad, made with cucumbers, tomatoes, olives, capers, and a generous drizzle of local olive oil, captures the fresh and vibrant flavors of the island. The combination of crisp vegetables and tangy capers with the creamy texture of local cheese is a celebration of the island's natural bounty. One of the most unique and beloved dishes on the island is milizza no salata. a smoky eggplant dip that showcases Santorini's prized white eggplants. These eggplants, known for their mild flavor and creamy texture, are roasted until soft and blended with garlic, olive oil, and lemon juice. The result is a smooth, smoky dip that pairs perfectly with warm pita bread or fresh vegetables. The simplicity of the ingredients, combined with the bold flavors, makes Milica salata a standout dish that reflects the heart and soul of Santorini's cuisine. No culinary journey in Santorini would be complete without experiencing the island's traditional sweets. Loukoumadi's golden bite-sized donuts drizzled with honey and sprinkled with cinnamon and sesame seeds are a delightful treat that brings joy to both young and old. The sight of these warm, fluffy donuts glistening with honey is enough to make anyone's mouth water. Enjoyed with a cup of strong Greek coffee or a glass of dessert wine, loukoumades are a sweet way to end a meal and savor the flavors of Santorini. Dining in Santorini is not just about the food, it's about the experience of sharing a meal in a beautiful setting, surrounded by the sea, the sun, and the warmth of Greek hospitality. Whether you're enjoying a casual lunch at a seaside taverna, a romantic dinner on a cliffside terrace, or a festive meal with friends and family, the act of eating becomes a celebration of life's simple pleasures. The flavors, the aromas, and the joy of coming together to share a meal are what make Santorini's culinary traditions so special. Leaving the tables of Santorini, the memories of its vibrant flavors, fresh ingredients, and warm hospitality linger in your mind. The journey through the island's culinary scene has offered a moment of connection to the land, the sea, and the people who have shaped its rich food culture. Let these memories guide you into a state of restful sleep, dreaming of the delicious and enchanting cuisine of Santorini. As the day draws to a close over Santorini, the island's beauty takes on a quiet, reflective quality. The soft glow of the setting sun bathes the whitewashed buildings in a golden light, and the gentle lapping of the waves against the rocky shores creates a soothing symphony. From the bustling streets of Fira and Oia to the tranquil paths of Imerovigli and the ancient ruins of Akrotiri, every corner of Santorini offers a glimpse into a world where time seems to slow down and the simple pleasures of life come into focus. The memories of Santorini, the breathtaking views of the caldera, the vibrant flavors of its cuisine, the rich history embedded in its landscapes linger like a warm embrace. It's a place where the past and present coexist in perfect harmony, where the traditions of old are cherished and the beauty of nature is celebrated every day. The island's unique charm, born from its volcanic origins and nurtured by the warmth of its people, leaves a lasting impression that stays with you long after the journey has ended. As night falls, the lights of Santorini begin to twinkle, mirroring the stars in the clear Aegean sky. The peaceful ambience of the island, with its quiet villages and serene beaches, invites you to take one last deep breath, let go of the day's worries, and find comfort in the present moment. The journey through Santorini has been one of discovery, reflection, and connection to the timeless beauty of the world around us. Let these memories of Santorini, its serene landscapes, its vibrant culture, and its warm hospitality guide you into a peaceful state of rest. As you drift into sleep, dream of the island's sun-drenched shores, its azure waters, and the gentle rhythm of life that defines this enchanting place. May the spirit of Santorini bring you tranquility, inspiration, and sweet dreams. We hope you enjoyed today's serene journey and found peace in our gentle narration. Do join us next time as we make a relaxing visit to another of the world's most iconic places. Sweet dreams and safe travels until we meet again.